Alright, man. Check this out. This is how fast it starts up, it seems. So the car's been off, but I turned the lights on. So here we go. It seems to me that there's some sort of like resistor capacity. Because the first time it started up, it seemed to take a lot longer. But each time, every time since then, like you can turn off the key and it'll say shutting down. But I think it actually does something like it saves the state or something like that. So when you turn it back on, because I can't figure out why the first time it took like 15-20 seconds, but now it seems to just go right away. Could be too, I don't know if starting the car, yeah, it doesn't do anything. But anyway, this is it. It's pretty responsive. Like I said, you can, as soon as you hit reverse, there you go. I didn't lose anything in the factory, so like even like the steering wheel turn, I didn't lose that at all either. This is the home screen. It's got the apps on the home screen like in these like big widget tiles, which is actually kind of nice because if there were like little apps, you'd have to like kind of small tap each one of them. The actual like first page of the home screen is this page here. Looks like it's got, so to get to the radio you can either hit this, and I think I have it on mute actually, the steering wheel. There we go. So you can hit this power button to turn it on or off and then change the station. It's kind of like a widget up there. Alternately you can just hit this right here, it's this band. I don't know, they got the translation like kind of a little bit off, but if you hit band, that brings the radio up, and from there it's just so that's kind of nice. Let's see what else. Kind of scrolling stations is kind of a pain in the ass. Like you can scan through pretty easily and it'll find them, but if you want to fine tune a station, as far as I can tell, you have to kind of like this, which can be kind of annoying. It's not quite as easy as like if you had a dial that you could scan through on, but it's got AM and FM and all that stuff, and that is kind of nice to have a search feature. I'll go back to that phone. So anyway, I don't know, let's see, how do you turn this off? Go back to home. So that's that. The steering wheel controls work well enough. It does have the annoying beep, but I think you can turn that off, I'm pretty sure. But everything else works, mute works. Let's see, over here you've got three basic things. This is take you right into the settings menu, the Android settings, which has all the car settings as well. Then the next one is an equalizer. Looks like it's got a bunch of presets. I'm gonna go like that, I see. I don't know what that means. Loudness. This could be that could potentially be a like a speed control loudness. I'm not sure. Perhaps we'll have to see. This is the fader. So instead of having like, you know, where you do front back, you just hit the fader and you can just kind of go like that and scroll it around, or if you can just hit like that. It does appear as though it's set up for a right-hand drive car. I just hit driver and it went over to the passenger side. Maybe we can change that, I don't know. I'm not really going to do anything with that. Then up here we have this button, which will take you into the navigation app, which I have set to Google Maps, which is kind of nice. But it's just Google Maps like you'd expect it to be. Super responsive. Let's see, I'm going to go here, directions. I have this set up to my house Wi-Fi, and I'm pretty sure I'm at the outer limits of that, so it's kind of slow, and then Becca's watching Netflix at the minute too. But yeah, it's just like any Google Maps, you know, you've got your directions and your map stuff on here. Let's see, just like anything with Google, you can close all your apps like this if you want. I think there's a thing too, like if you hit that, or maybe it's this, I don't, one of these buttons up here will close all your apps for you. But but we got calendar, which doesn't appear to actually open anything. Connect anything with Bluetooth. You can set up a front-facing camera to have it work as a dash cam. I think you can record with a back camera too, but I don't know why you'd ever want to. Let's see, what else? Obviously, there's an SD card slot here. There's an SD card slot here. This is just for maps because there's a preloaded, I don't know where it is. There's a preloaded, it's called iGo, preloaded GPS application that does something with, or that works without having an internet connection, which is kind of nice. You can also load a map onto a SD card and have it stored for Google Maps. This has 32 gigs of storage to begin with, but you can add more if you want through the SD card. You can also plug in, it's connected to the factory, you can't see it, it's dark, the factory USB port down here, and I can actually plug in a second USB port if I want and have it on a dongle, so you can connect that too. Right now it's got Gmail preloaded on it, all my email and stuff like that, which is kind of nice. Let's see, GPS is kind of useful to make sure it's getting a signal and all that stuff. There's GPS. On the buttons on the dash, you got a back button, which back and forward really only work with like menus. You got Navi, which will open up whatever the main navigation is. Setup, which will open up the regular Android settings. I take that back. You can set these to act as a back button and a home button, which is what I'm gonna do. I reset this before I took this video, but I'm gonna do that. This dim will just turn the display off, which is kind of nice if you want it at night. You want to drive at night, you can just hit that button and it'll just turn the display off. It doesn't shut it down, it just turns off the screen. So those are the kind of, and that should, looks like that is a mute button, set up as a mute. The thing is you can reprogram all of these, which is nice. And that's really it, I think, in terms of what's on here now. It's got Bluetooth, it's got this Easy Connect app, so you can connect a phone. You can do either Android or Apple CarPlay. It'll connect to it. You just got to install the app on the phone, and then you can connect this to it, which is kind of nice if you got somebody who has an Apple phone that wants to put something up on there. But yeah, Bluetooth, you can connect to Wi-Fi. This is the map. You can remap all the keys. You have to hit reset, which will unmap everything, and then you got to remap everything, but you can remap all the keys. Like I said, you can put all music and stuff. If you're someplace and you need to use a browser, it's getting set up. I didn't set up. I don't know. I just want to go to ESPN. Let me go. Let's try that. There we go. It's usually working now. I need to install Chrome on this, I think, is the problem. I've never used this browser. I assume, because I'm downloading an app right now, which is killing my internet speed, I think. Because Becca's watching Netflix. She's also on her computer. I'm downloading an app off the Play Store, and then this is on the outside of the Wi-Fi range outside my house. So I think all of those things together are not making it a good thing. But it's got the Play Store. Where's the Play Store? Play Store. Everything on the Play Store works how you'd expect it to work. You can download any app you want. I don't know why that one app is downloading so slow. Maybe it's just too big. I don't think that's the case though. This is just going slow as can be. This app download. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty cool. It went in it installed well enough. I wonder if the app's taking so long to download. It's interesting. I'm trying to think, is there anything else interesting on here? I mean, it's kind of cool that you can just kind of check your emails and stuff, Just kind of pull it up, and they all should pull up well enough. Things are downloading. Yeah, just on the outside of the screen. It wasn't this slow when I had it. I had my phone set up as a hotspot, and everything loaded up fine. So I'm pretty sure this is just because I'm on the outside of my Wi-Fi range, which is fine. But yeah, man, this is it. I have no idea what this Avon app does. I don't know. I think this just takes you to Bluetooth. Yeah. There's like an actual Bluetooth app, I think. Yeah, you can do everything. You can change the. If you want a new wallpaper, you can put a new wallpaper on there or something. You know, nothing fancy. I mean, some of them are kind of cool. You know, you can get that one there. Change it to that or whatever you want to. I'm sure you can download more, but yeah. So there we go. Now it's a fixed wallpaper instead. That's it.